Hello, Nano Lover. Welcome to this channel where we share amazing stories about our NANOslim, a hair extension technique I created in 2020. It's designed to be healthy and represents the evolution of hair extension methods. Here, you'll get to know every detail about how it works, what it's like, and see the amazing results from the inside out. And it's really from the inside out, which is why I always share my Google Photos with you, showing each client's folder to prove just how healthy and effective this method is. So, if you enjoy my content, don't forget to like, comment, share it with that friend who needs to know about this hair extension innovation, and make sure to subscribe. Come make this place your home. So let's go ahead and share my client story with you. Without further ado, today I'm going to show you this beauty, GI Giselle. And today, she no longer uses NANOslim. She's already taken it out, so I'm going to tell you the whole story from start to finish. Starting with the date she had her transformation, okay? She transformed her hair on April 29th, 2022. She spent 2022, 2023, 2024, and part of 2025 using NANOslim. So come with me and I'll show you everything. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? I'm going to show you how she arrived because she came so I could see her hair to check what condition it was in, and we removed that hair from her head to transform the same hair because she wanted to use the same hair so she could have the NANOslim experience. And after some time, since her hair stayed the same length, she switched to different hair because she had already seen that everything would work out. Thank God, right? So let's start by sharing her arrival here. I think I told you the wrong date, okay? It was May 2023 when she came for her first NANOslim experience. Well, she was using two distinct strips of adhesive extensions, and it was a very handmade job, really lacking any professional standards whatsoever, where you could clearly see that the hair was visibly melting. The middle of the hair had adhesive glue dripping down, creating a hole, and the structure of the strip itself was full of glue. Now, hold on, because this isn't even the worst part. It's going to get worse. Take a good look at this same strip I showed you on the right side, the underside of it. It's really sad. When I see this kind of finish here, people having to put up with this on their heads, I honestly feel really sad. Look at how serious this situation is. This glue kept sliding down while being worn, and this happened every single time. She said that she went through this every month. So it would keep sliding down, leaving glue on her hair. Look at the hair between the two strips, how it's full of glue. And more than that, she said the professional couldn't manage to remove the glue and just left it there. Can you see how it starts sticking to the scalp? And when the strands start sticking together, it can end up pulling out all that hair and causing traction alopecia. This is very serious. It could be the quality of the adhesive, the quality of the glue, but anyway, that's why I warn you that this method is not a healthy one. And when people say it's a method tested and approved by dermatologists, guys, that doesn't mean it's a method certified by the society or the official dermatology board, which is basically the CRM, because for that, you'd need a study at a federal university with more than 120 cases. It's expensive, and it would have to be a truly scientific method. So when they tell you it's a method approved by dermatologists, it's because some dermatologist acquaintance went there and said, oh, this method is cool. But you can see that accidents happen, they can happen, and in this case here, it could have cost GI her hair. And then you see that it's really scary, right? The bottom weft was a little more secure, it wasn't leaking, but just look at the finish. So she complained. She liked the hair, it was Brazilian hair, but she complained a lot that she couldn't tie it up, that she couldn't brush it. Yeah, GI is an esthetician, so she's always flawless skin, and then we had this problem in her life, right? So we removed the wefts, and that same hair was made for her in the NANOslim method. Look at the situation there, right, in the photo. And you can see that it also creates some bunching on the head. And that's super inconvenient. Okay, guys? Super. Now, what was most interesting in this case, and it happens a lot, is that after removing the wefts, that adhesive tape stays all over the client's hair. And then we need cotton to remove it, need more product, need a comb, and that pulls out a lot of the client's natural hair. That's why it's such an invasive technique. how can it be approved by dermatologists if in 80% of maintenance appointments this happens in beauty salons? And in this case, it pulls out a lot of the client's hair, puts a lot of strain on the client's hair. You have to keep using alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, keep using towels, a comb to remove all this glue residue from the hair, and there can't be any glue left in the hair. It was a lot of work. Look how oily it got. And then you have to use a super cleansing shampoo to get that oil out of the hair. This oil doesn't come out of the wefts, out of the adhesive strips. So guys, look. Let me tell you, when I used to work with adhesive, all my combs, everything I had was covered in oil and glue. I really ended up getting sick of adhesive because of this, okay? So GI has her first grays, so we started with gloss, which is a color treatment that only covers the grays, so it gives a tint to the white hairs. It doesn't touch the natural base of our client. Did you see the little bottle of alcohol in the background? It doesn't touch the natural base of our client. Only the gray hairs get a golden tone that we can achieve. We can control the shade of this golden tone. In the background, there's a bottle of alcohol, 99%. It's isopropyl alcohol. It's the same kind that's used for electronic components. So, guys, removing adhesive from hair is not healthy. It's really not. The products used for these glues in hair are acetate, acetone, alcohol. So, there's nothing healthy about it for your hair, okay? And now we're applying the gloss, and after applying the NANOslim, that gorgeous styled blowout, right? I'll show you the details because we also replaced it with 2 wefts. We cut the hair, right? A long bob, and we ended up with really full, voluminous hair. And from now on, Giselle wouldn't have to deal with that mess anymore, right? That sticky situation, and she totally adapted to the NANOslim. For her, it was fantastic. Turned out amazing, really. It's a very safe technique for sunny days, hot weather, the beach, and the pool. How could Giselle enjoy some leisure time, the beach, or the pool with her family with that method, with all that glue on her head melting? There was just no way, right guys? It was unreal. And here's the result of the volume with the gloss and the style blowout. The gloss just adds a shine to the grays. You can see it gives a golden glow. And for her gloss, we leave it on for the maximum time, which gives it that real honey caramel tone, right? So it really gives that brunette illuminated look. And then the NANOslim finish. Look at the difference. Now that we have elasticity, there's no glue residue left in our client's hair, and she really started to come alive, okay? The result from the front, amazing. GI is still our client to this day, but now she doesn't even use NANOslim anymore because her hair grew, and that's what I want to show you now. Look how much her hair has grown. So we needed to switch because those wefts became too short. She used, let me check the date here to give you the right information. She used those short wefts from May until October, right? And then in October, she got another set of hair at this length because just look at how much her hair grew and developed. So here we're comparing the new, longer wefts with the old ones she still has to this day. She still keeps them, okay? And the difference, right? Look, when I tell you that NANOslim is ergonomic, the adhesive strip needs to be straight and you have to use little pieces to finish the front. With NANOslim, we don't need that. We make a circular parting and the weft sits really naturally on the client's head. So right there at the very front of the vehicle, I will even zoom in closely so that you can clearly see the entire side of it. Look at the side. This is the side of her hair. See how there's no pulling, no tension like you get with the American stitch. It's a top quality finish, guys. Really, really. Look at the elastic barrier there. You can see it, right? Oh, I can't zoom in on the video here. Now she really got some length, a bit more. It was 4 fingers longer than her hair, and then her hair grew. So, yeah, that's why she doesn't even use it anymore now, right? And I'm really happy about that, guys. It's not that I want my clients to stop using NANOslim, but it's great to know they get to a point where they say, Vanessa, my hair is so much better. My hair has grown and it's amazing now. Thank you so much. But I can go without it now. And she can use it if she wants to. She has the option. If she wants to add a bit more volume, right? Adding a little more length is optional because she knows her hair is healthy and intact. And so I made a point to look up GI's Instagram here. And if you want, you should follow her too because she's an excellent professional. I looked for photos I had. I'm sure she was wearing NANOslim with our work, right? Look how stunning that is. Guys, that's some voluminous, classy hair. Who said hair extensions have to go down to your waist? or down to your hips. Hair extensions, lengthening are tools you, as a woman, have to make yourself more beautiful so you can feel good about your hair. I call it a sacred mantle. It can add some length, but it can also give you volume and beauty so you feel good, feel confident. That's what our work with NANOslim is all about. I'm even going to grab another photo of her here to show you guys. Look how stunning that is. Who looks at this woman and says this hair is NANOslim, that this hair is extensions? So what my clients say, Vanessa, extensions are different from NANOslim. NANOslim is really different. I'm actually going to share in another video this client's experience because her story is wild. You guys are going to love it. And just look at the results we can deliver for our clients. So honestly, I am really happy from the bottom of my heart. And what about you? Did you like this case? Did you like seeing this result? So come be this community. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and engage with our channel so many more women experience the amazing NANOslim. See you in our next video.